Hello there to my diaspora friends, family from UK, Canada, Australia, Mexico. No matter where you're watching us from, I welcome you back to this YouTube channel again. Great to have us back here. Thanks for those people who tend to refer us. Thanks for your likes, thanks for your shares, and thanks for your constant comments. We duly appreciate that. In today's video, I want to talk about something very authentic and unique. I won't be doing the regular video, but I'll actually be exposing the property to you today. The last couple of days after the Avana Phase 2 launch, we've had a lot of people come ask a lot of questions, trying to confirm details before they make a buying decision. And these questions also came to my mind as well to say, what's the best way for me to answer it? And that's why I'm making this video. Because looking at the Avana Phase 2, you could see the advert looks nice, the property looks authentic, the payment plan looks easy. But upon reading the FAQ, I felt I should share with us because it's important every client understands what they are buying into. So in this video, I'll be telling you about, let's say 15 things you need to know about Lekki Avana. Okay, I would try as much as possible to make it 15 so that you get a lot of value for everything I'll be discussing with you right now. I'll take my iPad up shortly because I'll be reading some details from there. I'll get some information from there. If this is for you today and you feel you need to buy the Lekki Avana, then you need to pay attention to this video and pay attention to everything I say so that you can make that buying decision instantly. Let's dive into the video today. All right, so let's dive into the questions right now. So the first question I would love to answer here is, people have been asking, what type of estate is Lekki Avana Phase 2? I'm here to tell you that Lekki Avana Phase 2 is a resort and residential estate just with bungalows. We don't have commercial properties in that estate, so it's very important you know that. The second question is, where is Lekki Avana Phase 2 located? Now, this is a tricky one. A lot of people have been asking these questions, but I'm going to use a case study of 3 locations to explain it. Lekki Avana is located at Elerenegbe. Elerenegbe is at Beju Lekki. Now, if you want to know where Elerenegbe is just 25 minutes from Ekpe, okay? Also 35 minutes from Aja, and also 1 hour 20 minutes from Victoria Island. So that gives you the ideology that you could literally work at Victoria Island or Aja and still stay in Lekki Avana Phase 2. And you could also be somebody who situated at Ekpe and still stay at Lekki Avana Phase 2. So that is fine. Then the next question people are asking, who are the developers of Lekki Avana Phase 2? Lekki Avana Phase 2 is being developed by one of the top real estate companies in Lagos, Nigeria today, which is the Xylos Homes and Property Limited, and they are the subsidiary of Xylos Group International. They are also the developers of Tiwa Commercial. They are developers of Lekki Pride as well, Lekki Pride 1, Lekki Pride 2. So they've been in the market for a long time, and they tend to know what they are doing because they've been giving value for money as well. Then the question 3 is this: what property do you get after payment of building? Okay, in this case you will likely get 3 documents. You will get a survey plan for your property, you'll get a letter of allocation to allocate to your property, and you also get a deed of assignment. Note that all this documentation will be presented to you upon the full payment of your property. So it's not like you pay initial deposit and expect all the documents. No, it's upon the full payment of your property. And note that in terms of the survey plan, this will be presented to you on the day of allocation. So survey plan will be presented to you on the day of allocation, but the deed and letter of allocation will be presented to you after making your full payment. Then the next question here is this: what is the legal document title covering the land? Okay, I've said this over and over again. The title covering the land is a government allocated C of O and also a duly executed deed of assignment from the previous owners of the land. The survey plan also, as well as the exquisite estate layout. So you could see that you're quite solid on this because all the documents you're getting, you're even getting you're also getting a sort of insight into the previous ownership of the property, and you also get an insight towards ownership from Xylos to you, so you are well secured for that. And I think I said this in my previous video, we've also had our surveyor go there to chart the land. We could share the coordinate for you for you to chart the land, because for us, as a disclaimer, we're just an independent body who tends to share real estate opportunities with people, and it's quite important that every investment you're doing, you also do the verification at your end as well. It's very important. Then the next question here is, what other estates or institutions are within 2 to 3 kilometer radius of Lekki Avana Phase 2? Now, I believe if I answer this question, it's going to enable you to make a buying decision even as I'm on this video today. Lekki Avana Phase 2 is situated in a prime location and it shares close proximity with the Lekki Deep Sea Port, Alaro City, Lekki International Airport, Dangote Jetty, Eleko Beach, Lekki Free Trade Zone. You could see that around you feels like the presence of both government and private ownership. Okay, so and one thing about the government is that anywhere the government is situated, there's usual development, because think of it this way: for the government to expand to a location, they also see opportunities in those locations. So it's very, very important to pay attention to that. Then, what type of infrastructure will the developer provide in the estate? The developer will provide the following: security gatehouse, management office building, solar power street lights, perimeter fencing, recreation center, as well as roads. Okay, so you could see that the facilities are all there for you to sort of make you comfortable in your property. You could see that is sorted by that way. Is Xylos Homes and Property Limited regulated and licensed by institutions or any other body? Yes, they are. As a real estate company, they are registered with the CAC, okay, and their license are regulated by the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, okay, and also Real Estate Developer Association of Nigeria, which is the REDAN, and also the SCOMO, which is the Special Control Unit Against Anti-Money Laundering, okay, and also they are insured and they have guaranteed security over their investment. So you could see you are not dealing with childs in the industry, you are dealing with people who've been in the industry for a lot of while and they know what they are doing really. Then also the next one is, can I deposit and pay balance anytime within the duration? Yes and no, and this is how it works. After you make initial payment, you are expected to pay monthly, as a non-payment will be treated as a breach of contract, which will result in termination or revocation of contract. So once you pay initial deposit, the expectation you are meant to pay monthly. It's very, very important. What types of property building available in Lekki Avana? There are two variants on the property. We have the 3-bedroom bungalow and also the 4-bedroom bungalow, both of them without swimming pool. Is there any time limit to move into my building after allocation? Yes. So this, please pay attention, because most people will be asking, what is the delivery period? What's the delivery period? So this is me breaking it down to you. Number one, 0 to 3 months payment will be delivered in 12 months after payment. So it means that you only move into the property logically in 18 months time. You pay between 0 to 3 months, another 1 year on it, then you move into the property in 18 months. So that's like 18 months. Also, if you pay 4 to 6 months, then you move into the property. That is not 18 months, that is 15 months, sorry. Then if you pay, so for the first one, if you move into the property between 0 to 3 months, then you move property 1 year later, that's 15 months. So the next one is, if you actually pay between 4 to 6 months, you move property in 12 months, so that's 18 months time in total. Then if you pay between 7 to 12 months, move into property in 12 months, so in that case that's 24 months. So it's good to know that as well, very, very important. Can I resell my property to a third party? Yeah, most people sometimes want to buy the property not for long-term ownership, but just to buy and flip it. So they buy it when it's cheap and flip it and sell it over. Yes, the purchaser can resell. You can resell a property to anybody, either to a company or to an individual. However, a letter of notice of ownership of transfer should be written to the company. So because the company has a name, they want to have the name of the new owner in their own documentation as well. So you need to share with them. Okay. Then also people ask question if they can pay outright for the building in full. Yeah, you can pay outright as well, and property comes finished. And with that, if you're buying the 3-bedroom bungalow, that's 78 million, and if you're buying the 4-bedroom bungalow, that's 85 million. Now this is an so I've said this also. Most people have been asking, what is the breakdown of the Lekki Avana prices? Because I said it's all inclusive. Yeah, it is all inclusive, and this is the breakdown also as well. The Lekki Avana Phase 2 is broken down this way. If you're buying the 3-bedroom bungalow, like I said, it's 78 million. So this is the breakdown. For the building itself is 68 million. For developmental fee for the estate is 8 million. For the documentation is 500,000, and while for the survey is 1.8 million. That is what makes up the 78 billion. And for the other variance as well, which is the 4-bedroom bungalow, that's for the building. So the total package for that is 5 million. For the building is 75 million. For developmental fee is 8 million. For documentation is 500,000, while for the survey is another 1.5 million. Now, another question is this: what are the features of the finished level structure? Yeah, it's very important to know this. Now, like I said, property comes finished, and this is what comes with it. We have all features of a carcass plus kitchen cabinets, sanitary wares, tiling, exterior doors, interior doors, electrical wiring, compound interlocked, water heater, and POP ceilings. So these are the things that comes with the finished structures. Okay, I believe I've given you more than 10 already, so I'm trying to see if I could give you a few more, because I said I'm going to give you about 15. So also importantly, they said what are the features of the finished building. Okay, for the facilities, you will get, for the facility of the estate in general, you will get perimeter fencing, you get a gatehouse, you get security surveillance, you also get children play area facility management office as well. Then in terms of the estate development itself, for the finished work, you'll get finishing tiling, structural work building, roofing, plastering, window installation, electrical piping and connection, AC piping, exterior screening, biodigestion, waste management, waste pipe connection and compound interlock, painting, kitchen cabinets, and sanitary wares. Okay, so you could see you're getting a lot of things in this property. So the last one, which I'll be touching at, because I think this will be the 15th one, is there any penalty on default of payment? Yes, there's a penalty. If you default in payment, it attracts 5% interest monthly, and if you default continues for 3 months consistently, your subscription will be terminated. So with this right now, you could see I've been able to break down those questions most people tend to ask a lot before they make a buying decision, and I believe that with this, you as a person will know those things and will put each of them into perspective before you make that buying decision. If you love what we do on this channel, kindly do like, share, comment on this video today. And once again, my name is Timothy Aferomi. I'm here to give all my diasporans family the best investment opportunity they could think of any day, anytime. Thanks for watching the video today, and I hope to hear from you. Chat with us shortly for us to subscribe the Lekki Avana for you, and for you to own 1, 2, 3, 4 units today. Thank you.